Here is a very small little fairy garden I put together today. This is the beekeeper out here in the garden, keeping an eye on her bees and protecting them best she can, making sure there's plenty of flowers around for the bees can go and pollinate. And she's out here watering her plants too. Didn't this one turn out really pretty? And believe it or not, this is a free post because nothing in here I had bought for this little miniature garden. Everything has been in a past post, bought in the past, and it is free. Or it was a gift. The little beehive was a gift from my daughter for my last birthday. Isn't it so cute? And I love how it's finished off. So beautifully put together. And this little miniature was bought quite a few years ago, and usually she's in a box because she wouldn't be able to stay outside. She would get runt. But I've had her probably 4 or 5 years, and like I keep telling you, I have a lot of things to share. Hope you are enjoying all these fairy gardens that we're putting together. Today I put 2 fairy gardens in one video because I didn't do some fairies for a little while because I had some tablescapes. So now I need to get caught up. Well, hugs and kisses from Grandma Sandy. Hope you're enjoying all these fairy gardens. Well, I went searching around my yard for another fairy garden to put together, and I noticed I had a container here that a California poppy seed had flew into, and as you see, it's just about done. I guess I should have done this one sooner, but you know what we can do? We can plant some new flowers in this container and just see what happens. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and start trying. I have some leftover flowers that I already bought. So we maybe are going to put, these were $3 a pack. So I will, when I get this all done, I'll see how much money I've invested in new flowers. I'm figuring probably not too much. Probably just, I wouldn't think more than a package. Probably a 6-pack in here. Because this California poppy is taking up quite a bit in the back. I might use a couple of petunias that when this California poppy dies out, I'll have some beautiful, gorgeous petunias growing in there, and they get pretty, they'll fill out this pretty good. And I'll put a little fairy house and some other little fairy accessories. Okay, I'm going to get busy. Okay, we put in 3 petunias back here. I have the darker one in the center and the 2 lighter ones on each side. Thought they would look pretty nice, and when this California poppy ends up having to be pulled out, these ones should be pretty well filled out. I put one of these and one of these, and to give a little more color. So we've invested about maybe $3.50 now in new plants, and so that's not too big of an investment. The container I already had, and I put some fresh soil on top, and that's why maybe we add another 50 cents or $1 for topsoil. But so what are we into? $3.50, $4.50, $4.50 so far. Not a bad price for a fairy garden. Well, what do you think? I had this little house. It's not too big. I squeezed it in there. I thought it turned out pretty good. I had a little support piece to help support the California poppy, for it's not flopping around too much and it can stand up a little bit. Let me know what you thought. Well, we're still not done. We're still working on it. I have to see if I can find a few more pieces that are small enough to fit in there and see if we can make a little cozy corner. Well, considering how tiny this container is, I think that's about all we're going to be able to get in it. I did have, what would that be? 4, 7, 8. I have 8 plants in this small container, if you can believe it. A total of, what do we say, $3.50. And I had the little chair already, and I had the little house already. And of course the container. So this fairy garden cost me a total of $4.50, including soil, and maybe not even that much. We'll have to wait and see. You know, we just keep working on our fairy gardens and see what we can find. Probably going to leave this one where it's at. It did fit perfectly into this little corner of the garden. We'll have to wait and see how many more fairy gardens I can place upon this area. And I need to rinse it off since I have a little bit of grass clippings. And of course, instead of putting moss, it probably would have looked better. Grandma used grass clippings because they're free, 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 free. You know how much Grandma loves that word free. So, here we go. A $4.50 fairy garden. And I thought it turned out pretty good. Let me know in the comment section what you thought. Please, if you're not already following, please consider signing up and joining in the family. We always love new family members. And don't forget to leave me a comment what you like or don't like, and if you are enjoying this series of miniature gardens in Grandma Sandy's garden. I'm going to try to do 100 fairy gardens this year. Do you think I can make it? Of course I can. That was a silly question, wasn't it? Hugs and kisses to all my awesome friends. Gonna do a little slideshow at the end if you'd like to watch. Please stay tuned for it.